Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man. Proudly presents another episode of You Know What It Is, man. It is you. Come on, it's Sunday fun day. You know, Collectors Lounge International. We talk about everything, all recapping everything that happened last week. Our take on that, everything that's happening currently right now in pop culture, whether it's film, TV, you know, everything. We try to basically cover it, you know, but mostly collectibles. That's what we do here. These are the conversations that we have. So welcome aboard, man. Thank you for being here as always. We got you know one of our panel members, but we got like returning panel members. We got, you know, individuals, and I'm so glad to see here. We even got our therapist that comes in every, you know, that's going to be here as well. And here's the thing: the crazy part about it is, for some reason, ever since I've been seeing my therapist, all of a sudden I'm starting to wear black. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? His influence is just really, really crazy. But anyway, let's welcome the panel members. How y'all doing, man? How's everybody out there, man? So glad to have y'all here.
Hello.
Hello there.
Mandy, you see what I'm talking about? Like, you see this? Like, I wasn't wearing black like this before, man. And now
Lael, you look good. You look good. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Wow. That man has style. Am I right?
It's black. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? Halloween season coming around. Speaking of which, before we actually dive in and talk to the panel real quick, I do want to put this out there. Halloween Initiative is going to be in full effect starting September 1st, of course. Again, all donations, proceeds that we actually get here in the super chats go towards making sure the kids, we do this every year, and make sure the kids in the area have costumes, that we're basically supplying candy for family members and people out there who, again, want to enjoy the holiday season. I want to go out there to Spirit Halloween. I saw you, X. That shit was funny as fuck. But I want to go out to Spirit Halloween and get costumes for kids. We do videos every year to make sure that people actually see this. So all donations, even if you want to donate costumes, and even if you don't donate here on the channel, go out to your neighborhood, man. Go out to like a family that's in need, basically within your area. And I want to hear some stories about it, man, because, hey, possibly by the end of that run, October, if I hear some of the best stories, we might have a giveaway. You never know, man. But I do want to definitely make sure that we are fully committed to making sure that families have everything that they need. So again, all super chats proceeds that we get here on out from every show on the starting September 1st will go towards making sure that kids have costumes for the holiday season. So I definitely want to put that out there. But beyond that, man, thank you guys for being here. Ben, so good to see you, man. What's going on with you, bro? Go Power Rangers, man. Go Power Rangers.
Go. Yes, I'm good. It's bank holiday here. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna swing by,
yes,
and have a chat with you lot. So yeah, I'm. You know what you say about Spirit Halloween? We don't get Spirit Halloween here.
Really?
And yeah, and it honestly, it really upsets me every year that I see all your posts and stuff about Spirit Halloween, and I see the store tours and stuff on YouTube, and we it's not a thing.
And we just get skellies tipping over bins, but they do that all year round anyway.
Yeah. That's some bullshit, man. Like Spirit Halloween is a thing, bro. Like, here's the thing. It's crazy because whenever a store shuts down in the area, we can almost bet it's almost a possibility that a Spirit Halloween or Christmas store will be in that very spot. Bed Bath & Beyond shut down a couple years ago, right? It was one of the major stores, and it was just sitting there for the longest time. And I'm like, well, damn, right across the street, they had Party City. Party City just shut down a few years ago as well. So I'm like, well, one of those stores, I don't know which one, mind you, the Target is right next to it. One of these stores is going to turn into Spirit Halloween. Lord behold, Bed Bath & Beyond. They put a sign up, Spirit Halloween, and I was like, all right, here we go. And they got some dope shit in there, bro. Like,
that's what I mean. Like, there's some really good, like, branded stuff, and like, I love my horror and
yeah.
So it's like, yeah. So if you're watching Spirit Halloween, you need a UK like shipping or branch of some sort, like, okay.
Get your ass over there, right?
That's all.
Bring your ass over to the UK. Stop playing.
We're like a third world country over here.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. And then on top of that, like you're starting to see, like, because I remember when I lived in Australia, they weren't celebrating Halloween like that for a while. And then it just basically picked up and took on like a totally different shape. Now they introduced Halloween over there. And other countries are starting to adopt that sentiment. So I'm like, man, why not? Why not? Come on, man. Halloween is universal. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, that's the
Spirit-
Halloween 2 one, isn't it? Yeah, nice.
And that Spirit Halloween?
Yeah.
Ain't that some bullshit? He said, wait, there's more.
Oh, stop it.
And it lights up, Ben. Look at that. It lights up, bro.
Extends as well. Oh my days.
Wow, bro. Ain't that look at that. Look at wow.
That's so good.
And that Spirit Halloween, bro.
Mm.
Ain't that
the thing is, on eBay and stuff, that will be like the shipping will be like 50 quid or something ridiculous for us. So it never works out. So thanks for that, Chris.
You can always get a plane over. Just grab a plane. It'll be cheaper than the shipping. Get a plane over, get some stuff and come back.
Hop on over.
Ben,
those goggles are great. They retail for $150, but I had like $25 coupon or something, so I got for like $125. And if you spend, I can't remember how much, but if you spend a certain amount, it's free shipping. So it was like $125 for those goggles. The pumpkin was like $46.
Word, see.
So Spirit Halloween is a dangerous place for me. It's like, God, no.
Spirit
I mean,
Halloween,
it's probably for the best that I don't have access.
Right? Spirit Halloween for you, Chris, though, is like Christmas.
Oh, absolutely. They have, it's like all the stuff just in physical form. It's just like, yes, I will take it all. Give me all the spooky stuff. Give me all the Child's Play. Give me all the Halloween. Give me all the killer clowns. Give it to me. All the Beetlejuice stuff. I mean, the decor is just, it's just so great. It's so great. So yes, this is my favorite time of year. And getting a head start with the pumpkin flavored everything. So,
and the weird, like, sexy versions of things that shouldn't be sexy, like sexy Bluey and stuff, like sexy Winnie the Pooh. Like, you get these very weird costumes.
I don't know if I'm familiar with. Tell me more, Ben. Tell me more.
Some links.
Thank you, man. Definitely thank you for being here as always, man. Mandy, what is going on with you? How are you?
Hello, I'm very well, thank you. I had kind of a busy week doing not much teaching, which was quite nice because I had a couple of extra days off. I'll nip to the camera shop today when I drop Martha off to work, and just picked up a zoom lens because we're coming to the States next year and I don't have a very long one. Gotcha. So the manager had got one in for me that was used, but it was just spanking. It was like, oh, should I get, oh, there's the credit card. Oh, off it goes. So I got myself a new lens. It was that or a macro, and a macro would have been great for figure shots. Yeah. But I couldn't get both. So it's like, yeah, I don't need a macro. I can cope with that. Gotcha. Oh, and this week, this fellow came.
I saw the pictures.
Oh, my day. I got him off a guy on eBay, and this was my favourite one because I got the 2-pack. But it's just so
that's
much
the one to get for me.
In this figure, it's just
very cool.
Stunning. Everything, even down to such a strong magnet. Even down to how thin the trousers are. You probably can't see, but usually with the figure trousers, they're quite.
Yeah,
they're quite thick for what they are, but these are just like wafer thin, and it's stunning. Even
that's the in-art version, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just everything about that is
that's
perfect.
Phenomenal.
Honestly, it's just perfect. It's like
that looks good. That definitely looks good.
So it's good week. Very good week.
Good.
But it's nice to be here and actually see Ben and Lumi face to face, not taken away from you, Chris, or you, Lael, but it's really good to see you guys, right there.
Good. Definitely thank you for being here as always. Lumi, thank you for being here on a Sunday. And you got a chance to meet the legend. Come on, I gotta. Now, if y'all not familiar with Lumi's art, Lumi, can you please show them that? I mean, you went to go see Pam Grier, and you presented her with this piece.
So
and you did
Cool.
this.
You take it out of the paper or the plastic, so you won't have a glare. But this is a print. The original one's in my sketchbook, but this is the print that I actually did of her, and she signed it for me. She put to Sierra, love Pam Grier. She was so nice, you guys. Like, she is like a earth goddess. It's crazy. And she's just so humble. Like, she was thanking the fans. She had a panel, and she just kept thanking the fans, like it's saying that we were the reason why she does what she does. And she was just so humble. And it just made me feel so good. She also said, when I showed her my print, she was like, you should be selling these. And I'm like, thank you, because I am going to be selling some coming up. So I kind of like got her blessing from like just her saying like how good it was and that I should be selling them. So it was just amazing. Like, she just made my whole day. Like, I still can't believe I got to meet Pam Grier, y'all. And if you don't know who Pam Grier is, like, you need to watch some movies, learn your history. She is the first female action star, like, mainstream female action star. She's the first one. Sigourney Weaver's great, but Pam Grier was doing the stunts first. She said she didn't have a stunt double until after her 5th movie. Like, she was doing all her own stunts.
Wow.
Until Coffee, I think, and that's when she got hurt. She had they had an accident on set. She got hurt, but she's amazing, y'all. Like, she's amazing, and she's 76.
She's looking good, man.
76 years old. She talked about at her panel. She actually talked about how when they filmed the movie Rust, and one of the producers got shot on set. It was in New Mexico, and she has a horse ranch where she actually does like this horse healing practice where she'll bring in people and like the horses are like therapeutic. And so 6 of the people on set who were actually like there when it happened and were traumatized from that shooting, they actually brought them over to her ranch, and she was able to do the horse healing with them. And she was like, just being able to do that for people and being an advocate for safety on set. Like, she was like, when she does producing, her job is to make sure the set is safe. Make sure she's checking every gun on set now. She's checking, make sure every time she's on the set and there's like weaponry, she's checking to make sure it's like okay, so something like that won't happen, because that was devastating for a lot of people.
That's the movie with Alec Baldwin, right?
Yes. Yes. And so she's in New Mexico where it was filmed, so they just brought those people over as a way to like help them heal from seeing that traumatic event. She talked about that. She talked about Quentin Tarantino and how they're still close and how he reaches out to her for stuff. Like, it was just an amazing experience just to get her talk about the history of it, of her career, talking about how when she was younger, they were poor. She actually was born in North Carolina, and they moved to Colorado, grew up there, country girl, like wrangling horses, doing all the outdoor stuff. So she did all of that when she was growing up. And just to see how far she's come and who she is now, like, it was just a blessing just to get to meet her. And I gave her one of my prints to take home. So she was excited about that. Like, it was just so perfect. It was a perfect day.
Yeah, she I mean, literally, I think I met her years ago. Actually, I met her at Supernova in Sydney, Australia. And she was there as part of like it was like just basically a celebration for like Quentin Tarantino at that time, and like some of the movies that she's worked on with him and stuff like that. And she was, I didn't really get a chance to talk to her, but you can tell like just her aura, her spirit in general was just like, just everything. So she's a phenomenal person, man, for real, who needs to come out of retirement. And on top of that, Marvel will tell you, even Stan Lee will tell you that, Misty Knight and even Aspects of Storm were patterned inspired by Pam Grier. You know what I mean? So again, like, hey, historically, she's just influenced so many different things, man. I mean, Black exploitation goes a long way. So, hey, yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm happy that you got a chance to meet her.
Yeah, she also talked about a biopic potentially happening about her life. So I'm really excited about that. That was one of the questions I wanted to ask, but we ran out of time at the panel. So
yeah. That would definitely be dope to see that. But man, thanks. I'm glad the experience. I'm happy that you got a chance to see something like that and experience it. Especially when you want to meet, like, honestly meet like one of your idols and stuff like that. Sometimes, you know what, meeting your idols can go hard. It can go great, but sometimes it can go horribly wrong. And the thing is, I've never really got a chance to meet, you know, people that not really idolize, but I've just looked up to and stuff like that, in the performance aspect of it. But hey, I'm pretty sure I'll get a chance to do that one of these days. Hopefully to go good. You know what I mean? I'll be prepared for it. But yeah, happy that you got a chance to experience that for real. That's dope. That's super dope. But yeah. Before we actually get into today's festivities, before we actually get over here to the chat, to say what's up to them, as always, we want to go ahead and pay it forward to, like, a lot of these companies that again, Sideshow isn't always the kid on the block. We have other places that we can get these figures from, and that's actually my man Ray over there at Underground Figures, all day every day. Ray, making sure that you have everything that you need to proceed. Let me actually update the screen here. Again, if you were looking for the latest and greatest, no NRD, shipping handling is definitely reasonable. Sign up for that newsletter so you will always up to date as to when your figure's going to arrive or new figures being revealed. Create yourself an account, because you never know when it might be free shipping or a discount code on the figure choice. So definitely Ray over there at Underground will take care of you. Hit him up, tell him I sent you, and he definitely got your back. Also, we want to give a shout out to our other guy, other Ray. Ray over there at Hogwarts Toys, proud sponsor of everything we got going on over there at the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group. As Dean himself, Dr. Nader, can attest, he actually just won the Figure Flex Friday Challenge, Summer Madness. So definitely shout out to him. But again, if you are looking for the latest and greatest, on top of that, grow pieces, hit up my man Ray. Shipping and handling is definitely reasonable. On top of that, you get a nice little care package, figure comic book stickers. Again, man, Ray is that guy you want to go to and connect with whenever you're looking for some incredible pieces. Also, we want to give a shout out to our guy Jacob over there at Comic Relief Comic Collectibles. Now, it's not always just about the comics. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this. Well, you know what? Shameless plug. This is my baby. Definitely. I was trying to clear like the messages, but this is my baby on the main screen at HSN. So definitely shout out to her and her endeavors. But also, if you're looking for comics, hit up my man. It's not just about the figures, but it's also about physical media. So definitely give him a shout out and a look, and he'll definitely take care of you as always. Also, we want to give a shout out to my man Brian Wong over there at Modu Case, Modu Space, man. Now, I know a lot of people have like different options. You have the Costa cases you can get, of course, again, but you also can get, if you don't want to take the time to put the stuff together, but you know what, you still have to do so even with the Modu cases. I have the mono, but you can get these options as well. Hit him up. He'll definitely take care of you as always, man. That is my guy. Tell him I sent you over there. He got your back. Also, we want to give a shout out to Tina Cruz, El Deluvio. Again, she takes your figure experience from here to here with her realism. It's crazy though, because I'm looking at this right now and somebody sent her the Wanda head sculpt, the artisan, and she just took it to a totally different level. So that's what she definitely does, man. I think Moose brought that up, if I'm not, mistaken. But definitely shout out to her and everything that she basically does for the community as well, man. So definitely wanted to put that out there. Thank you guys for everything that you do. Also, I just wanted to kind of say that going forward, Robert Downey Jr. has been replaced in the Doomsday by my man Vinny. Vinny will be taking over his role as Doom. So just want to put that out there as well. But no, let's get to the chat, man. Want to say what's up to everybody in the chat, man. We got Ren Stalantino in the building. What's going on with you, Ren? As always, man. We got my man Chuck in the building. He said, bruh, you already know what's going on, man. My man Christopher Lee Hayden. Chris was at Fan Expo last weekend in Chicago, and he threw out opening pitch at Wrigley wearing jersey number 66. That's dope. Love that, bro. Love that. We have Brandon Salad in the building. He says, hola, wonderful people. That's how he talks for real, bro. Wow. If you haven't watched his channel, like he's informative but very therapeutic as well. Like if you play mood music in the background and listen to Brandon, I'm telling you, get a full experience. Also, we got KG in the building, man. KG, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on, brother? Where's my 30%, man? Yeah, it went from 10 to 20, 20 to 30 since you filming the second film right now. You want to run, KG Chalamet. Get my 30%, man. Want my money. Want my money. Want my money. Who else we got in the building with us here? We got 12-inch Moose Dream. You already know, man. 12 months, or actually 16 months member over here at the you know what I mean? You already know it, man. It's just me. It's my guy, man. He definitely comes through and make sure that we actually have his presence felt. You don't get it. Halloween he said, what did he say? Every time with this regime. What do you mean, man? We love Halloween. Love Halloween. Anyway, let me see who else we got in here. Philip the Fool, man. Thank you for being here as always. Let's see who else we got in the building with us. Figure Craft is in the building. He said you made it. He said you made that, Lumi. He said it's beautiful, man. Definitely shout out to him as well. Who else we got? Holland Toy Flicks. Crispy Craig is in the building. Thank you for being here. Quispy Craig. Thank you for being here, man. As always, Figure Posers in the building. He said, "What up, though? What's going on with you, bro? Thank you for being here as always." We got Forrest in the building as well. Thank you for being here, my man. We got Yomo in the building. He said, "Put your pants next to mine, bro." You already know. Yo, CT. Shout out to CT, bro. Put your pants next to mine. Thank you for being here, man. As always, Mitchell Lawrence in the building. He said it's London. He said it's London's Notting Hill Carnival weekend. Yeah,
it is. Yeah,
definitely, bro. Thank you for being here, man. We appreciate having you. My man, Mall at 2745, always a rundown mall shopping plaza, and Spirit is like, here we come. You already know, bro. Spirit Halloween will make sure it happens. They're like Five Nights at Freddy's. You'll find them. You already know it, bro. We got Illusion Entity in the building. Thank you for being here as always. J Rob is in the building. Thank you for being here. Striker 47 in the building. Thank you for being here, man. As always.
Doom cosplay.
People just pre-ordered me and my niece the Wednesday figure. They just need to fix the cheekbones a little bit, and it'll be perfect. But I can't wait. Me either, man. I love that figure. We're gonna talk about it here in just a few moments. Roach with the jacket in the building. Thank you for being here. CJP Models is in the building. Thank you for being here. Doc and Nader, the Booty King, is in the building. Thank you for being here as always. Who else? We got SBB in the building, man. Thank you for being here as always, man. Tommy Tyner's in the building. What's going on with you, bro? Loving your work over there at the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group as well, man. So good to have you there. And Palal 89 is in the building. Thank you for being here. Speaking of Figure Flex Friday, man, there was a lot of cheating going on this week. You know what? I don't mean to dive. Listen. There's some things we gotta talk about, man. Figure Flex Friday, like. Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, man. Like, y'all got problems. You know, y'all really got problems because it's like, yo, over there at the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group, people are taking photos, you know, to the next level. And sometimes it's even hard for us to keep up. Like, we can't keep up with what y'all do. Let me just, you know what I mean? Just give y'all a tease. And the reason why half of y'all need to start joining the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group, because it's some amazing work that actually catches on over there. Look at this, man. Like it's the imagery, bro. It's all about the imagery. Mm-hmm. And we talk about like some of these pieces and what people do and how they take it. Lumi, you can always tell them, you know, how we've taken this show from one extreme to the next. Mm-hmm. Luke Northey, incredible. This is like one of the figures that came out years ago. And it's still a pretty good figure, of course, Mandy. Mm-hmm. Here we go.
That's Mandy stay cheating though.
Yeah.
Mandy stay cheating.
Yeah.
I had an hour before work yesterday morning, so I took him down. I had to have to move a lot of furniture just off like the little bit I've got where I photograph. And I thought I'm just going to take some pictures of him. So they turned out all right. But the figure, it's all down to the figure. Absolutely swear.
Look at this right here.
Old mirror. Found an old mirror there. It's like, oh, wipe the dust off. Not too much though.
Come on, man. It's absolutely not fair. Like, look at this. Like, if anybody who was ever on the fence and wondering why, or they said, I didn't want to get this figure. Now you're probably like, shit. Like, shit. And then we got Quispy Quag, always cheating. Mm-hmm. Like, it is some beautiful. Nice. Yeah, like we're seeing. Look at that, man. Here you go, X. Here you go, X. Like we're like this group produces some of the most amazing work. Like it's like literally incredible. The stuff that we actually see here. Lumi, of course, with the picture.
Yep.
Pam Grier, Tommy Tyner, loving that, bro. But I mean, we get a chance to see people in here. You know, oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Come on, man. Like it goes on and on with some of the work that we actually see from people and the stuff that they do in preparation and the photos that we actually get over there. This head sculpt right here. Yeah, this was
so good.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was definitely a phenomenal piece of work. So yeah, and then of course Harold, one of the Harolds.
Oh yeah, Harold
cheats all the time. Like I mean, Anthony, and even 6 Scale Mafia gets in on the fray. Mia always gets in on the fray. So again, and of course Dean Dockedator as well gets in on it. So definitely, man, like we get people in there that just take it to the next level. Also want to give y'all a reminder, man, Aliens Earth is going to be on this Tuesday, and you'll get a chance to see a sneak peek of our very own X is going to be on the show. So definitely exciting times, man. X makes his appearance, man. Proud of you, brother. Proud of you, brother. Definitely proud to see you, make your appearance, man.
I love how trustworthy I look in this photo. It's like I'm not to be screwed with. That's the photo right there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. You already know. You already know, man. But definitely want to put that out there real quick. But let's kind of dive into like this week's festivities and what actually happened here in the collecting community, man, because it's definitely worth talking about. Starting with this guy right here, man. We talking about Vader, man. Like this. Now, here's the thing. I want to start with you, Ben, on this one, man, because listen, you have pulled off pretty much over the years the impossible by saying, you know what? Fuck that. I'm stopping. Let me just take a break. Take a break. Get away from this shit right now. Refocus. Hone in, and it's like a reset. You get a chance to reset. Now, sometimes, bro, that good conscience and that evil conscience gets on your shoulder. Sometimes it just says things to you.
There's no good
anything. Was anything calling? Yeah, was anything calling you back to the fray to pick up a Vader, bro? Anything at all?
You know what? It's funny. So this week I've only got 2 pre-orders, and that's the Superman and the Frankenstein's monster. And I cancelled my In-Art Superman pre-order.
Word.
Yeah, I've just got to be very careful. I think the stage I'm at, like I've just got my 2 figures since taking a year off, and I just don't want to kind of fall in the same trap of having like 10 pre-orders, getting overwhelmed, and then kind of, going back to square one again. So I love this. Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's what's amazing about this, is, especially for someone like me, is it's one of those figures that you can kind of have and then dip out completely. Like you could have this, and this represents Star Wars in every way, so many different ways. Yeah, like it covers obviously the films, but it also covers the comic books, and it also covers the kind of extended lore. It feels just like a shrunken down version of that Mythos statue, and it's just like it kind of covers all grounds. And I think like this is a figure that probably some people that have maybe never collected Hot Toys will pick up, and that will just be their kind of one Hot Toy, and they'll have it on their office desk or whatever it may be. So yeah, I think this is it's breathtaking. I mean, it covers so much kind of room as well. Like I don't even know if this physically would fit in a detail shelf, or if you'd need to remove one of the shelves to kind of get it in, because it's just got that much kind of physical presence. So yeah, I think this is amazing, and obviously all the various options and stuff are great, because you can switch up various things. But no, Lael, No,
He said, "Hell no."
It's not because I need to. I've got. This is controversial for someone who is a Star Wars addict and a Star Wars fan, but Vader was never. I don't know. I like my B-list characters. Like he's the A-list, isn't he? He really is the A-list character. And you know what I'm like. I like my freaks in the background and the B-list, the Z-list, and you know I've got other characters that weirdly enough take precedence. Like Plo Koon shouldn't take precedence over Darth Vader, but in my collection, it absolutely does. So, and you know, Jar Jar Binks is coming, and I can hear the screams of Star Wars fans as I speak. I can hear them crying into their cereal. But it's just it's great, but it's I don't need that right
You
now.
don't need it. Got you. No, I get it. I get it. Definitely, man. And that's, you know, how it is, you know, for a lot. I think this is going to be a struggle for a lot of people who already have a Vader. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, well, do I need more? Now, there's always an answer to that. Some people will say, well, yeah, of course. But then some people will be like, nah, not necessarily. You know what I mean? So it just depends on the perspective and the person.
What say you with your 5 Vaders or however many you've got?
Actually, here's the thing. I literally on Friday sold my Rogue One Vader.
My gosh.
Literally on Friday, I sold it. A friend of mine wanted it. He was like, yo, so are you selling any figures? And I was like, well, you know what? Come to think of it, I might be. And I was like, well, what are you looking for? He was like, bro, I need a Vader. He said, what do you think about the Rogue One? I was like, well, okay, I have them. What you talking about? He gave me a fair price. And I was like, okay, cool. Now I had to let him know though, because I was like, listen, with the Rogue One Vader, the problem with it is it's kind of, you know, the you know, because this is before they actually introduced the new what's the material, the X they're not using like they're using
the nylon.
They're using the nylon material now on Vaders. This is before they started using the nylon material, and so it started to peel flake a little bit. So I had to let him know. He's like, I don't care. I want that figure. So got it for him.
A little hack for that. If you get some of this stuff.
What is it?
Mod Podge.
Oh, okay.
Mod Podge. And then just paint it over any flaking jacket. It'll look like it's going to dry shiny, but it doesn't. It just dries matte, and so you won't even notice it, but it'll hold it together.
Yeah. Okay.
I've done it with Finn's jacket, which obviously diddly doos, isn't it? But it works. It just holds it together then. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to get some of that, whatever. I mean, but that was the only Vader that I have so far, or that I had so far, that was running into that particular problem. But because I think even with this, the definitive Vader for me is still the Return of the Jedi Vader with Sebastian Shaw's head sculpt. That one it's still that figure. It's still that one. That's the grail piece for me. So I didn't really need. But with this though, because I did pre-order it, you know, I wanted to have that version, you know, Force Unleashed, you know, and also from the comics. It just made sense. So I was like, and have that like additional piece that comes with. I couldn't the base, the cape, and the simple fact that Ben, I was even looking at that Mythos statue that they had out, you know, a few years back, but I didn't jump on that one. I was just like, nah, I'll just, you know, stay away from it. But
I mean, every 5 issues he gets like this in the comics, like, like at the end of every arc, he'll end up in some version of this like condition.
Exactly. Got you, man. X-Man, what's your, now I know your thoughts on this. So you said originally you were like, nah, don't need it, but then after the blogger photos you were like, okay.
Yeah, after the blogger photos, initially I was just like, how many Vaders do I really need? How many Darth Vaders do I really need? And it is kind of a situation where the more you get, the less special they are. And I have, right now I have 4 of them, and of course the Darth Vader Sith Apprentice. But seeing the blogger photos of this, like the blogger photos did this justice in so many ways. And we've seen figures where the blogger photos have let them down. They've done them dirty. And then you see it in real life. You're like, oh, this is perfectly fine. I don't know why the bloggers, did X or did Y. So really it comes down to knowing what, to having a really good idea, a really good grasp of the subject and to photograph it well. And the person who did these blogger photos absolutely killed it. Now I was looking at what it's Lauren Carmona said in the chat, where it's 22 inches with the stand. So talk about shelf presence. This thing is going to be the centerpiece of my Star Wars collection. It's going to take up, I'm gonna have to take out one of these glass shelves. Otherwise, 22 inches, it's going to take up basically 2 spaces. And some people might say, well, is that really something you want to do? I'm like, well, some things are just that important. I will, give up that amount of space for a figure like this, just to give him his due. I will also be replacing the blade, which I imagine is not as bright as it is shown here, with one from Fusion Reactors. Just because that blade has got to be, bright, just as bright as it is here. But I love the fact that they give you so many different options with this. Like, if you think people were cheating on Figure Flex Friday before, just wait.
I know.
Just wait until they get this in hand. But Ben said something which was spot on, where this, much like people who bought the Galactus from Fantastic Four, much like people who bought the Galactus, and that comes with all the little mini figures, and that could be your Fantastic Four display. And that's all you could have from Fantastic Four. This is all you'd need from Star Wars. If you got rid of every Star Wars figure you had, but decided to keep this in its own case, it would still be a showstopper. So I'm excited for this. I'm also really excited that what this opens up. Because we all saw the Darth Vader Hayden Christensen bust that Hot Toys was showing off. And if they can get that, if they can deliver that for under 700, I think we're onto something here. I really, really do. So I'm excited to see where we go from here. And I'm excited that the base matches the Darth Malgus. For whatever reason, Darth Nihilus doesn't get the same base, which is weird. But, it is what it is. But no, I think they came through and they delivered with this piece.
Yeah, they definitely did, man. I agree. Mandy, what are your thoughts? Now I know, Mandy, you don't necessarily have to let me know. I know what your sentiment is. I know what you feel. I know how you feel about this. So, but anyway, what are your thoughts?
I think it's a work of art, down from the stand, the way you can angle it. Everything about it. The Hayden Christensen head sculpt is amazing. The ways you could display it, that sculpted cape. So I'm really talking myself out of just picking one up when it comes out. So I'm not doing it. In the words of Kelvin, pass. But I love it. I really do. And like you say, I never thought until you boys just mentioned it, you could just have this and it would just represent Star Wars. It has so much presence. And if you've got the Modular Case Mono, you can just move the shelves up and down, can't you? Because you can adjust how big you want them. But I've got 2 Vaders. I've got the little bitty Empire Strikes Back little Smurf one, because he's really little in there. And then I've got the Kenobi one, although I'd love the Jedi one. But you've got to stop somewhere. You really have, because there's just too much. But I do love this, and the photos are just phenomenal. Just kudos to the photographer.
Definitely.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
Definitely amazing. Lumi, I know you don't really dip into this particular space, but what do you think about the figure as a whole?
I think it's great, but I'm sad Mandy's not getting it. I want to see some shots. Man.
Yeah, right,
Can somebody like do a rent a figure program and send it to Mandy?
Yeah.
So she can get the shots of it and then she can ship it back. Like,
yeah.
I think the figure looks amazing. Like when I saw this figure, I was like, I want Mandy to take pictures of this. That was the first thing that popped in my head. Like it's so cool. Like with the battle damage of it all, like the head sculpt is like it just looks so good. Like if you're going to keep making a figure over and over and over again, do stuff like this. Like make it unique, change it. Don't just have the same thing over and over and over. So I think this looks really great. I'm just sad Mandy's not getting it.
Yes, absolutely.
Never say never.
Absolutely.
Mandy will be setting a fire in her garden for real, just to have a nice backdrop. And
I could burn one of my other Vaders. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Super fantastic. Like this is, come on, man. I mean, why not? This figure looks absolutely and again, when you think about Star Wars, and like I said, and reiterate, Ben makes a very strong point, is that when you think about Star Wars, like, you know, even with the classic run, you know, even with like some of the prequel captions, Vader's, you know, even with Rogue One, Vader is always almost the center point, even the background of pretty much anything, you know, that's centered around Star Wars. Even with the sequels, you know, the burnt mask made its way on one of the posters. You know what I mean? So again, he is the definitive reason why Star Wars is what it is, because you think about Vader. So yeah, you can almost get this if you've never collected another Star Wars figure and say, this is all I need. You know what I mean? This is everything that I need right here, all in one. So yeah, I agree, man. Definitely an incredible figure. Let me know, everybody out there. I know there's a few people out there that are actually getting it. As a matter of fact, Charlie the Unicorn was one who said he's going to pay off my figure for me. So Charlie, man, I appreciate you. Thank you for that, brother. I definitely think he was like, bro, I got you, man. Don't worry. He said, I always poke fun with you, and I want you to sell off your Generoso, but no, for real, I got you. Thank you, Charlie. Appreciate that, brother. Don't say nothing else. You don't even have to say nothing. You don't even have to respond to that. I already know. He said, correction, Mandy is not yet getting this. Shout out to Timothy Dixon, man. So glad to see you here, bro, with us as well. Appreciate you. I'll tell you this much, man. This next figure, I'm probably happy. I'm probably the happiest, more happy than you know, more excited for this than a lot of people. And I've been asking for this figure and asking for this figure. Even when we got, like, I think there was a third party that did it, but they were asking for way too much for it. But I was just like, you know what? It'll come around eventually. And to finally have Wednesday in my collection, I'm excited about it. And I told y'all they were going to give us that cello, and they are definitely giving us the cello. And I'm super duper excited about this. To have this, you know, there's so many different posing display options you can have with this figure. If you have Edward Scissorhands, if you have you know, Beetlejuice, there's so many different ways that you can actually display this figure, and it would look incredible. And I love it. I definitely love it. Resident horror fan himself, Chris, what do you think about this figure, man?
I mean, I'm really happy that they made it. I'm really happy that they made it. And again, anytime you show something Hot Toys, it should go up for pre-order. That's just, come on.
Yeah.
But I think that where they're at with it, it could use just a little more, a bit more work, just a bit more work in the face. And it may be one of those situations where it's the angle, and the angle is just, it's just not quite capturing the character, or she just may have one of those Mark Hamill type faces where it's like, it's just really hard, or like a Gal Gadot type face where it's like, this is just really hard to capture. Or, you know, we may just be, you know, seeing it from the wrong angle, and you get it at the right angle. You get the eyes at the right angle, you get the head tilt, then I think this figure will come through. But no, I'm just excited that they're making something that's not Star Wars or Marvel. I think in order to stay relevant and in order to broaden their reach, I do think that Hot Toys, you know, should be doing more of this, because there are there are other fans of other properties out there, and those properties are, right now it's third parties that are going in and filling the void. So if you want to leave money on the table, and Hot Toys has been pretty good about that.
Yeah.
Then they can, but when they put their mind to it, then we get something like, the tailoring on this. I'm loving the tailoring on this so far, and if they refine it further, but there's a lot going on with this figure and the tailoring. They get some great accessories with it. Head sculpt just needs a bit more work, but I'm thrilled that they're doing something that's different.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Few couple things. We got my man Quithby, Mr. Quithby. Thank you so much, man. He said for the kiddos, Halloween, man. Thank you so much, man. It's the best season to kind of experience this, man. So I definitely appreciate you so much for the $5 super bomb. That will definitely go towards making sure that we make these things happen. And we have the great, the amazing, which I cannot wait to have her back on the panel once again. We got Victoria's Cantina in the building. I say this unapologetically. It is my favorite YouTube show of all time. Like literally, I love being on Victoria's show. It's the energy that you get, and it's to sit there and talk about Star Wars and all scales is just absolutely phenomenal. So Victoria says, I ordered her, but agree she's not 100% quite yet. Definitely. We need to get her there, but she will. I think eventually she will. Ben, what do you think about this figure, man?
So my reaction to this was kind of like in a football game where someone hits the post. It's like it's close to what I wanted, but it wasn't what I wanted. So
yeah,
I adore Jenna Ortega's version of Wednesday.
Yeah,
I think she plays it to perfection.
Yes, she does.
But that show for me, so I'm a huge Addams Family fan. Like,
yeah.
and here's some evidence with me and the OG right there.
Word.
Yeah. And I managed to get Christopher Lloyd as well when I was in my Pugsley gear. So yeah, I'm a huge Addams Family fan. And for me, the show just really doesn't. It feels like it doesn't understand the Addams family, if that makes sense. So like, it's not like the joke of the Addams family is that they are so kind of outlandish and preposterous and doing all these things, but then they always come across more normal than the normal people. The normal people are the monsters around them, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So this show, by having people with all these like superpowers, and there's all these kind of side storylines about her roommate and things like that. I don't know, it just doesn't feel like a Addams Family project to me, but I do enjoy the Addams Family moments that we get in the show. Like there was one moment where they flash back to her and Fester robbing a bank, and I was just like, that's the show I want to see. I want to see that show. So yeah, I don't know. So anyway, going back to my original point, sorry, that was a massive tangent. It's the outfit she's in. So if she was in that black dress with the big white collar, then I would have wanted this, because it could have represented Wednesday in her entirety, from everything else. But because this is very specific to that show, I kind of it just completely lost me, unfortunately, at that point. And it's a shame, because my daughter kind of loves Wednesday, through me and stuff like that, and it could have been one of those pieces that I might have gotten away with having in the living room, in a display cabinet or something. But I'm just, the show doesn't massively do it for me, so it's a near miss, unfortunately. The funny thing about the head sculpt is, I don't know if anyone follows NECA, but they announced like a 7-inch cloth action figure, and the head sculpt, just go and look it up if you've not seen it, and maybe look at the comment section as well, because it is hilarious. I think the common thing where people were saying is that she looked like Sylvester Stallone. So I think the head sculpt is quite hard to get right, and I think they're kind of they're nearly there with this. So, but yeah, it's like that look right there. If they'd done it in that look, and who knows, they might still.
They could still. And here's the thing, Ben. I do want to kind of put this out there. He did stress that there are things in the works with the family away from just the Wednesday. Even with this particular season, they are interested in doing the season 3, but they do want to explore the option of bringing the Addams Family back as a Netflix run. You know what I mean? With just, her and the family and stuff like that. My only fear with that is if you're going to do that show, do it as the family as a whole, and don't focus in on just making, because she's had her own show. Don't focus on making her, like they've done Wolverine and for the X-Men, he's always the center point. If you're going to do the Addams Family, because I even think Morticia stands on her own, and I would love to have a Morticia figure. I think she's incredible. Catherine Zeta-Jones plays that.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine it? I think, bro, I'm right there with you, man. I have been an Addams Family since the original. You know what I mean? I love the Addams Family, bro, because I love the content. Even like, how people would always pit them against the monsters and stuff like that, and the whole aspect of that. There's a totally different. You have to break it down to understand how different they are, and why it's the Addams Family, in my opinion, kind of trumps it based on the content. But I agree. I love the show. Don't get me wrong. And I think that the reason why they're using this more as it's like Wednesday meets Harry Potter, sort of. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Why they kind of make this school for like the weird and those who actually have these powers and these abilities and stuff like
the Strange Academy comics a little bit.
Yes, exactly, like the Strange Academy. So that's pretty much why but I think like you said, I love her portrayal as Wednesday Addams. Just the stoic, just straight, whatever. I love that aspect of it. Superb. And I just want this figure, bro. I love just the strange aspect of it, and I think it's just incredible, man. But I agree, like the head sculpt definitely needs to be better. And here's the thing. I've been hearing, and I don't know if this is true, because even Renz, he sent me this message last night. This shit could be coming as soon as the end of September.
It is.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, no.
Toys Assemble announced it.
Yeah, like at the end of September, that they're saying that this figure is coming, and I'm like, what?
Well, that'll be the head sculpt now. Then they won't refine that now.
You know what I mean? So, like, I'm wondering, and I was looking it up. I wanted to actually see here when there was an expectation for this piece, and it says expected to ship. Well, it says expected to ship between October 2025 to March. But they're saying it could be sooner. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it's going to actually work.
Am I the only one who wants the 90s Addams Family figures? Like if they made those with Angelica Houston and Raul Julia and Christina Ricci, and if they did an alternate version of Christina Ricci with the Thanksgiving outfit. Oh, come on.
Huxley in the turkey. Yes.
Oh my God. Yes.
They need it.
What do you think about this, Lumi?
I think it looks really good. If it was Christina Ricci, then I would be an automatic yes. But I love the show too. I just hate that we have to wait so many years between shows now. Like, what's going on with this distance between like the first season and like 3 years later getting the second season? And it's only like 8 episodes. Like, I don't even like, it's crazy. But the original, if we got the original ones, I would automatically. Angelica Houston.
Yeah.
Like that would be crazy.
Yeah.
So I want, the figure looks great though. The tailoring looks amazing. The cello, I can just imagine somebody making that stained glass window background. That would be awesome. The two colors side and the black and white side. I think that would be cool to see. When whoever gets it, please post photos in Figure Flex Friday Facebook group. But yeah, I think it looks great. It's not my Wednesday. Like Christina Ricci is my Wednesday. I grew up on that. So that's the one I really, really want. If they do it, they should do it.
Yeah. See, I'm dated because I go way back to like the
Yeah,
classic.
The black and white one. Yeah.
Black and white classic was always
watching it at Minan's. That was like, you know, the school holidays and stuff. Brilliant.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm glad, again, seeing this with the bass, the cello. I think it's phenomenal. Yeah, Mandy, what are your thoughts on this piece?
Well, I haven't pre-ordered it, but I don't think I'm going to be strong enough to resist it. So good. I've got ideas for photos already, and combining with other figures.
I know
in my head,
you do.
It's like I could do. I love the head sculpt, and I know it's not bang on, but
yeah.
Also, I'll say to Martha, because she loves Jenna Ortega, I could say, look, we could share it, and then I could almost justify you can have it in your room for half the week and I can have it in mine, and then it's like a gift to you too, so then it'll only cost me half price because half of it was a gift to Martha. So I really like it. And I again, I was like, I think I've got 11 pre-orders, a couple of them are paid off, and it's like I'm not pre-ordering again, so I am sticking to my guns there. But with things like Toys Assemble for us, you know, like you order it, their prices are really good. Shipping might be around about 45 quid, but it comes in 3 days, so it's released and you get it on your doorstep before you've even ordered it, if you know what I mean. It's like that. Whoa, it's here. But oh man, it looks so good.
See,
I love the show. Oh, it's just
I love it, man. That's what I'm saying.
They're really doing good. Look at the draping on the skirt. Like the fact that they got it to bend over her knees like that, and it's
thin must it be to just drop?
That is
a musician. Cello. Like you got the cello. Oh, it's so good. It's like
There's golf boots or everything.
Is it like the round Ahsoka bass? It looks
it's very similar to the round Ahsoka bass. Definitely it is. And I thought that, you know, yesterday I was looking at it, I thought, well, maybe is this a you know, would it possibly be magnetic? But it's not. There is a stand there. It's just that they've, you know, kind of, I don't know whether it's going to be like a waist grabber or if it just might be one of the ones that are wrapped around the calf. You know, I don't know how.
I wonder if you get the chair.
You do.
You
get the chair. You
definitely have to get it then. And you get three thing hands, don't you?
Yep, you get three. You get the crystal. You get that as well. You get all. It comes. It's sort of like a deluxe figure. Look at the different the hands. The different.
I just love
and they're all magnetic too, because
if they had a closed eyes head sculpt to go with the cello, that would have made it perfect.
Yeah. See, look, the chair's there, the umbrella's there, the book. You get the crystal ball. You get the backpack. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I bet someone could print that.
Yeah,
you know, print the closed up
next to a penguin figure too.
Yeah,
an umbrella.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you get quite a bit, you know, with this piece, man. And I'm like, I asked for it and they delivered, so I'd be too stupid not to, you know what I mean, to get this piece, man, because it's definitely everything.
Imagine what Tina could do.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. Here's the thing, though, and here's the crazy part, because I was looking at this earlier. Could you imagine? And look, not the same universe, same director. Could you imagine how she would look next to this in the display?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, if you had that Beetlejuice, or if you have any type of sign of a Beetlejuice and have that in your display, like, I think that would be incredible to have, man. But yeah.
Also, it's Burton. I'm a Burton.
Tim Burton. Yeah, Tim Burton.
I have to. Mandy Burton. I have to get it.
Right.
Sweeney Todd, Batman 89, Wednesday.
Sweeney Todd. Aesthetically, they belong in the same universe, if you think about it. You know what I mean? It's almost the same damn universe. Edward Scissorhands, you know, all of these different things. Yeah, come on, man. Like it. Hell, I know somebody that might even be crazy enough to add the crow with this, to put in the crow figure, the character with this, with her as well, because this is so dark and
that could be a theme for Figure Flex Friday. Tim Burton.
Tim Burton,
Yeah.
mix and run. You already
Also,
know.
we don't get that many female characters. I mean, somebody will probably go, "Yes, you do. You get loads and loads." But how many of in art done? I mean,
Right.
I know we speak about stuff later.
Not too many. Not too many.
So
Hot Toys
when
does,
did
but not too
Hermione.
many from Inart. Yeah, they did Hermione.
Yeah.
But that was it. And but we're going to talk about another character here in just a few
Mhm.
moments. But yeah, definitely. Also, we got a $5 bomb by my man AJ Grusa. He said it's Halloween initiative time. Yes, it is. And let's get it started, man. Thank you so much, man. And for those who don't know, just again, Halloween initiative is full-fledged right now. We're starting. Actually, we're supposed to be starting on September 5th, but we know a lot of people try to get a head start on it. Again, all donations, proceeds, everything that we actually get in the super chats goes towards making sure the kids have an incredible Halloween. You know, we always do this. We do the Halloween initiative, Thanksgiving initiative, and also Christmas initiative. So thank you guys so much for participating. We definitely appreciate that. But yeah, I will be getting Wednesday Addams. It's just too good to pass up with all the accessories. Hell, she's even damn near, and here's the thing, Ben, she's damn near a mutant. I might even pose her with some of the X-Men characters as well.
Yeah.
To be quite honest, because I could do so. So again, I love this character. So many different. Hell, you might even get a few people that might break the fourth wall with Deadpool and have Deadpool next door as well. Because there's so many different things that you can actually do with this character. That's
You
why.
could whack her in with Hermione, couldn't you?
Yeah,
You know, just pop them all together.
hell yeah. There's so many different things.
And if they do Vesta, we need an LED light bulb.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So appreciate that. Moving on here, man, because we got an announcement. It was yesterday morning. Ren's Talentino sent me this. Early it was him, Yomo, also Howard Collects that hit me up about this. So I'm guessing here probably in I would say a few hours or so, in a few days, we're going to start seeing more photos. But again, Inart has dropped their first look, and this figure is going to be dropping on the 27th. So that's on Wednesday, as a matter of fact. They're going to be dropping the pre-order for this figure. This is the Wonder Woman, BVS Wonder Woman, Dawn of Justice. They are finally putting it up after so many years of speculation of whether or not they were going to do it. They are finally doing it now. And around the community, there's been some talk. There's been some excitement, but there's also been some concerns, about this particular figure as well. Mainly, one of the biggest things for me is I'm trying to understand this. Like, how is it that some of the well-known is pretty much in the community, some of the well-known commission workers, people who do commission work on these, some of the artists who do commission work, they get that head sculpt down to a T, that it looks exactly like Gal Gadot. But then some of the companies, the license companies, are having problems with it, like almost. Now, again, this is just the first look, so we don't know. I have no idea how it's going to look more so in photos. We have to wait and see how they reduce it. This is just one side of it. I don't know. But the hair, as far as the hair, the rooted hair, they got the hair perfect. The hair is perfect. That's Gal Gadot's hair. They got that absolutely perfect. But it's the sculpt that I have to see more of, just to see whether or not it works. Ben, what's your thoughts behind this figure, man? This Wonder Woman figure, bro?
I'll be honest. I don't think the timing's great. I think I'm finding it quite hard to separate the art from the artist with this lady at the moment. So I am trying to do that because I was very fond of the version of the character that we got, but I'm trying desperately to do that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, she I don't think this looks like her. I kind of almost can't even describe why it doesn't. It just feels like it doesn't quite I don't know. I don't know if it's the lips. Maybe I keep kind of going to the lips, and they don't feel right. So I don't know whether that slight smirk that they've given her has kind of maybe challenged some of that. I'm not sure. But the tailoring and everything like that, and obviously in art rooted hair, it's in art doing in art things, which is always great stuff. And yeah, like I think by all accounts, this is going to be an upgrade for people that have their Hot Toys kind of Wonder Woman and in the same get up. But yeah, not for me. Not interested at the moment. And I think I'm not kind of clinging on to that Snyderverse as much as so many people are. I for me, I'm excited about seeing this next Wonder Woman now. And seeing this next Batman and seeing this, next Green Lantern and stuff like that. So yeah, like cool, but yeah, not for me.
Got you. X, what are your thoughts behind this, man?
I was looking at this this face sculpt, and I was just like, is that Timothée Chalamet? But I'm like, I can kind of see it, kind of. He's a good looking fellow. This I really enjoyed the first Wonder Woman film quite a lot. The Snyderverse did not land with me. Just didn't resonate with me. I did quite appreciate the extended Justice League. That what was done with that, I appreciated that quite a lot. Enjoyed it, but it's I'm not the biggest fan necessarily. However, I will say that for those fans of Gal Gadot and her interpretation of Wonder Woman, then this may be not the last one you're ever going to get, but it may be a good way to, I don't know, kind of make your peace with the fact that, if you haven't already, make your peace with the fact that that version of Wonder Woman will probably never be seen again on screen.
Yeah.
And we are moving on to a different version of Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
And this may be a great send-off for this character. This is going to be, of course, it's going to look great in your display. So if you want to, give this actress her flowers, so to speak, on this role and have her in your display, this may be, hopefully, it will be the best option. Mm-hmm. This face sculpt, I don't know, again, going back to, is it the angle? Is it the expression? Something's off about it. It's not quite there. Maybe it's the lighting. It could be any one of those things. It may just be that it's just a really difficult likeness to nail down. I don't know what it is about it. I do want to see more photos before making that sort of judgment, because this is one photo, and that's kind of one of the damning things about what InArt does occasionally, where it's like, here's just one image. It's like, okay, no other images to look through, just the one image. It's like, well, then all we have to talk about is that one image. So if it's one image, hopefully you nail it when you're sending out that one image. This, I want to see more. I do want to see more. I want to see more. I like the outfits. I think that the tailoring on it looks. I want to know what the materials are for this. The hair. I'm liking the hair. Again, could use a bit more work. It could use a bit more work. And I know that they're going to put in that work, because how many times has InArt not delivered?
Yeah.
So they can deliver. They have delivered. So that's why I'm confident that they will deliver with this figure. It's just, I need to see more before making that determination.
Yeah, we definitely need to see. You can't just, it's kind of impossible to go off of just this one photo right now, because it's just not giving us, the full interpretation of what we could actually see from it. So, I get it. Manny, what's your thoughts on this piece?
Well, when I first saw it initially, I showed it to Luce and I said, look at this, look what InArt are doing. And she went, yes, get it. So it's like, but I'm not. It isn't something that that I would get, because the Jazz Inc. one is my Wonder Woman. But I love Gal Gadot. I love the first film. The likeness, would it stop me getting it if I wanted this? No, it wouldn't, because I just love what In Art do. I like everything I've got from them. It's just been like, does it have to look exactly like her? No, it doesn't, because it's Wonder Woman. Is it good enough? Would it be good enough for me if I was getting the likeness would be good enough. And the great thing about In Art's hair, you can wash it, you can condition it, if you don't quite like it, and you can style it and it just won't drop out. It's just brilliant. I love how they shoot it as well, and the muted colours, the saturation down. Just love it. But I'm safe from this one. But I do think it's really good. I think when it's released, they will listen to people's opinions and tweak it here and there and stuff. But I didn't see the Timothy Chalamet thing until Chris said. Nice.
He's a good-looking guy. He's a really good-looking guy.
Yeah, but I love the Paul Atreides figure. So, you could display them together, couldn't you? Like brother and sister. But yeah, it's ace, and she's so beautiful. I mean, that photo on the left, it's like, oh, you shouldn't leave it up too long, because it is Sunday and it is the Lord's Day, so it's probably not the best photo to have up there right at this moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, beautiful.
Got you. No, I get it. I think it's definitely the likeness needs improvement, but I want to be able to make that judgment once we see all the photos, and then I can make that determination on whether or not it's good or not. Lumi, what's your thoughts on this piece?
I'm hoping they fix the head sculpt. I'm sure they will. But there was a company was able to capture Gal's likeness, but we didn't get it in production, and that was that Golden Armor Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Remember that that prototype head sculpt?
Yeah.
That was the best Gal Gadot head sculpt we saw in 6
Yeah.
And we didn't get that in production, but somebody was able to capture it. So those artists, like the private label artists, they're able to capture it. But Hot Toys they did capture it. They just didn't give it to us in production.
Yeah.
So hopefully Inart can go in and make it better. Make it also, I think maybe he's a little bit too pale. I don't know. She needs to be a little bit more tanned, I think. But other than that, I think it looks good. I'm sure they're gonna do great. So they've been putting out some really good stuff. So I'm just hoping they'll get that head sculpt, just tweak it a little bit more, make it perfect. And that'll be my Wonder Woman. I'll be getting this because I don't have a Hot Toys a regular suit. I just have the Golden Armor. So I really, really wanted a regular suit that had an excellent head sculpt. So hopefully they are able to pull it through.
Yeah, definitely. What's going on in the chat that I don't?
Yeah, sorry, that's my fault. That's my fault.
Well, no, you said something very.
I also
important.
don't care because free Palestine.
Because for people that say, okay, you mentioned trying very hard to separate, the actress from the character, but the whole time we're talking about, figures where we want the character, the figure to look just like the actress. So it's almost like you can't get away from it in a way, because the closer we get to this looking like Gal Gadot, the more it comes with all of Gal Gadot's baggage, possibly.
Yeah.
So it's almost difficult, if not impossible, to separate the two.
It's a constant reminder every time you look at it.
It's a constant reminder, and we want them to refine it so that it looks more like Gal Gadot.
Yeah. Listen, it goes without, and here's the thing, and I want to basically stress this in the chat because all are welcome and it's good to have the discussions, but please be mindful that we do listen, and in case people who don't know, I am a Muslim, you know what I mean, and very proud to say that I am, and very proud to say that it is something that's represented, not only just in my family, but, there are some things that are, really touch and go, within the space of, what's happening over there, and Palestine, and, just the back and forth in which, of course, there are things that I don't agree with, right now. But I try to kind of separate, my political reasoning when it comes to this particular space. I don't talk about it much. I use other spaces to kind of voice my opinions about it, but I just don't do it here. But in case people do talk about it, do understand that this is a safe place to disagree on certain things. But at the end of the day, we are all collectors. And Ben brings up a very important point. Will something like that overshadow the production, or not production, but the movement of this figure? Because there are some people out there who have some strong feelings about some of the comments that she's actually made, certain things that she's actually said. Um, Hell, I was even surprised, and I saw this video um, uh, the other day with was it Seinfeld? Um,
Oh gosh, yeah, he's
yeah, I saw that, and I couldn't believe what I saw and what I heard and what he said it, and I was like, oh wow, you know what I mean? But again, it kind of makes you look at things kind of differently. Um, but I do want to say that, again, my beliefs may be completely different from your beliefs, and people out there, it might just be the way it is.
And that was, I said it because that's my experience that
Yeah,
I'm kind of
yeah,
going through
yeah,
with that, So I completely appreciate that that's not necessarily going to be shared by other people. Other people might be able to separate stuff, and that's fine.
yeah,
So
yeah. So here's the thing is like, and I stress this amongst the collectors, like my beliefs, I don't want it to deter anyone out there, and I don't think anybody else's beliefs should. We may have strong opinions, but we're talking about a figure. I'm divorcing the character of Wonder Woman from the actress herself. I'm talking about the character of Wonder Woman, a portrayal of of Wonder Woman, and does this particular. And I think that those are things that we have attended. That's where I think it kind of gets mixed up, because even like right now, a lot of people will say what they say about Jared Leto and him and his beliefs and the things that he does. But I love Tron, the movie. I love Tron. That's what basically I'm not thinking about. I love Tron. So even when it comes to other actors who have, now there's some actors out there who I will not support, and I'll be like, nope, nah, fuck you. I won't support anything that you basically watch based on how strongly you feel about certain things. Hint, hint, why I don't care. Again, even in death, I think you take some of that shit with you. And I'll just leave it in that space. But again, when it comes to things like this, I try to keep it, I try to keep it as, civil as possible. You know what I mean? So I don't want to, you know what I mean? Again, her beliefs is her beliefs. I may not agree. I don't agree. And I'll just tell you right off the bat, I don't agree with the shit that she says. You know what I mean? I don't agree with the things that she's done. Even lately, how she's tried to walk it back and talk about peaceful, coexistence between two. You can't change that. You said what you said in the very beginning. You can't change that. You can't walk those things back. You said it, and you have to live in that. So however you choose to make it right, I hope eventually you make it right. But what you said and the things that you displayed, you cannot change that. You can't take that back. You said it. So I hear you, and I know how you feel about it. And I used to love Gal Gadot as an actress. And, even though where certain people were saying, whatever they wanted to say about it. Yeah. And I just, I don't, me being who I am, me, following the religion as closely as I follow it, I don't agree with it. and I will ride with, you know, Palestine until to the bitter end because of what I believe. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't hold hatred in my heart for anybody. I don't. I just pray for a peaceful resolve within myself because I know that's what needs to actually happen. So I just want to put that out there and have that level of understanding that I don't hate anyone, even people who have, you know, negative shit out there to fucking say. You know what I mean? Even people out there who always come at me in this community, I don't hate you because maybe that's just who you are. But I try to create a peaceful.
They'll be coming for me now. Don't worry.
Oh no, bro. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. I think that basically what you said was valid, bro. Because when you think about it, there have been people even under this post, you know, even under, you know, that were saying things in art about it. You know what I mean? So it's not just you, bro. There's a lot of people out there that feel the same way. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So she has to live with that. Anybody who basically supports that has to live with that. As far as the figure, I don't think right now it looks like her. Just from this angle, I have to see more photos. I'm talking about Justice League as a whole. I'm the same way. I'm looking for the next chapter. I'm looking to see who portrays this character next. You know what I mean? That's what I'm looking towards and looking forward to. But in the space of what she's done and the things that she's basically said, she has to live with that. Because it's easy to basically be a millionaire. Right now, to be quite honest, she is a billionaire because of her husband. Her husband he's well off. She doesn't have to act for the rest of her life. So it's easy for you to be that person to say what you say and not care about your career. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy for that. You can walk away from it and say what it is that you whatever. But again, she has to be the person that lives with that. But in the sake of figure, I just think it needs more work. It needs more work. We need to basically see where it goes. And I'm pretty sure InArt will provide the touch-ups the way it is. So please, people out there, like I said, just we can have a peaceful coexistence, no matter who you support, what side you're on. Let's talk about more peace and collectibles than we do with all the other shit that's out there, because we don't need it. We really don't need it, especially in this space, man. We you know what I mean? We enjoy this shit. This is what we want to talk about, but we have to also keep in mind that us as collectors, we have to bring up those points because it is a valid point. It's valid. It's a valid point, and it has to be said. And I'm pretty sure InArt, I'm wondering if they're thinking about that as well. Are they thinking about, oh fuck? Probably not, because I know they don't give a shit.
Really not.
They don't give a shit. Like, they really don't give a shit. Hell, they ain't made fucking Catwoman at all. You know what I mean? Like, they haven't made that particular figure. There's so many other figures. And then when you make a statement like, well, we are it, well, Mr. Terrific is a consideration. What the fuck? He was one of the most popular aspects of the fucking film. So
crazy.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it took us how long to get Cyborg, and he was the heart of the whole movie, the Snyder cut. Like,
yeah. Well, look how long it took him to make that. But here's the thing: even within that particular space, they made the Cyborg. But what happened? That's just sat for a long fucking time. Is it available, or is it? I don't know, but it sat for a long time because people who were asking for it didn't buy the shit. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. I got it because I wanted it and I was happy to get it. But if you want something, put your money where your mouth is, man, and buy this shit. That's what it is, man. Like, that's how it is all the time. But yeah, man, like let's again, I just want to get back to it. Let's have peaceful coexistence. Yes. Please, let's have peaceful in Discord. You know, no matter if you disagree in the panel or whatnot, this is a safe space to talk about the things that we actually love, no matter what we agree or disagree on. Let's please keep it civil, because that's where it needs to be. So, you know, there's no need to go back and forth with it. We're talking about the figure. If you don't like the figure, you don't have to buy it. Plain and simple. Don't get the shit. You know what I mean? If you feel strongly about it, don't buy it. If you love the figure, buy it. Plain and simple. That's it. That's definitely what I'll say. But InArt, hopefully you get it right, because I just don't understand like why this goes for Hot Toys too. How the fuck they are not getting the likeness right? Like the likeness is everybody from a license standpoint is struggling with this shit, and I don't understand it. I really don't. But it is what it is. Yeah. So
they just can't nail beauty. Like it's weird. Like the more beautiful someone is objectively, you know, of course, the harder they seem to find. But if it's a blue aging alien, then they nail it.
You got those old man head sculpts on lock.
Exactly, yeah. Those liver spots.
Yeah.
On every
like
time.
they can nail. There's certain head sculpts that they can nail, and they can get it with no repercussions, no problems. They get it and they kill it. But others is just like they have a problem with it. I don't know.
It's hard to do simplicity well. It's easy
You're right,
to add.
right.
You can add wrinkles, you can add spots, you add. But if you take away things, and now look at this person, pretty much just simple shapes, her face. Then it's just like, all right, the devil is truly in the details with this, with faces. Like go back to Jenna Ortega. It's like you gotta. It's not quite there. It's close, but it's not quite there. She has a very simple, you know, face. It's not covered in wrinkles and spots and things like that. It's what's there is there, but you've got to nail it. And the same thing with Gal Gadot. She's very smooth features, very petite features. It doesn't leave a lot of room for error. It really doesn't.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't, man. You know, Leon, he says that Wednesday sculpt is good, to be honest. And and here's the thing: is like there are aspects of that sculpt that are absolutely fantastic. I think from certain and also keep in mind, and Mandy, you can attest to this as a photographer. Sometimes the over saturation of filtering can also take away from the detail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we always say this, until you get it in hand or we get a better perspective from like blogger photos or people who do, you know, reviews, then we'll be able to see it for what it is. So I definitely agree. Even, you know, Holland Toy Flicks, yes, like oversaturation, which I don't know how y'all do it. Y'all do it in such a way that the detail is there and y'all just make it look beautiful. And I call that cheating, or you've given some blood to Satan and said, make sure.
Pull down your highlights, push up your shadows, pull, always underexposed. But they always say, don't they, when you're taking a portrait of a woman, that you slightly overexpose because it's more flattering. Where you take a picture of a guy, you slightly under, so it shows more sort of lines and angles, you know, makes them look more masculine. So
I have body lines.
Oh, I've got hundreds. But it's like when you're doing portrait photography, unless it's characterized portrait photography, you know. But talking about sculpts, you know, I picked up one of, because I've got like a wish list of older ones, and I picked up a Cosca Reeves, and oh my gosh, that head sculpt's beautiful.
Yeah, that's an amazing.
Oh my days,
it is.
I mean, she's beautiful, but they've really captured that.
They
like,
do
no
black women head
eyes.
sculpt really well. Hot Toys does. They do. They haven't messed one up. I got all of them. I have every black woman Hot Toys has ever made, and all of them look perfect.
Really?
Yeah. That
the Reva
sculpt is amazing.
That was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's on my list of ones.
Yeah, the Reva sculpt is absolutely amazing. So they've nailed it. You know, even Shuri is absolutely flawless.
Oh, that head sculpt.
They've absolutely nailed that sculpt. You know what I mean? So they've done such a phenomenal job with those. It's just, I don't know. It's just certain head sculpts they can get right.
Okoye, where is she? Lumi, where is
Okoye,
she?
You already know. We've been asking for that figure for the longest time, man. So hopefully
that would be just incredible, wouldn't it?
Yeah. We
need a Pam Grier as well, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Man.
We need all of them.
Yeah, we do, man. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what InArt does. You know, with this piece. I'm quite honest though. I'm definitely more excited about, you know, what Jazz Inc. is doing with the Linda Carter Wonder Woman. That I already told people like that could be the figure depending on when it drops and how it looks. And I got some photos. He sent me some photos. I can't release it yet. I ain't doing that. We ain't gonna talk about it until the 6th. But
that Michelle Pfeiffer though. Ooh,
oh yeah,
that's gonna be
Catwoman. Ben, are you getting that Catwoman, bro? Or
no. When's it due?
I think January or just early 2026.
Early 2026 is when they're talking about dropping that piece, bro. I know, man.
That film is so special to me. That was one of the films I used to watch in my grandpa's den. You know, that was what kind of got me into comics, was watching Batman Returns and then going down that rabbit hole of comic books and stuff. So yeah.
I'm watching that in the theater tomorrow night, actually. Batman
Returns. Oh, how cool!
Batman 89 and Batman
Michelle
Returns.
Pfeiffer's that big.
I will get to watch in a Dolby Cinema tomorrow. It's a double feature.
Whip in surround sound.
Oh, it's gonna be glorious. Absolutely glorious.
Yeah.
Do you not think Debbie Harry and Michelle Pfeiffer look similar? They're like similar types. Do you think? Think of them. Think of their face shapes.
Debbie Harry and Michelle.
Yeah. Debbie Harry from Blondie and then Michelle Pfeiffer. They're very similar.
They could definitely have some, similar features. I can sort of see that.
Played her in a biopic, maybe.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. See that possibly happening. There. So yeah.
Yeah, they do. Absolutely. I just
they do. They do.
I've always saw them, and my cousin on my mum's side as well, she's very much like that as well, the face shape. Every time I see her now, I mean she's early 60s now, but I see her and I think, man, Debbie Harry, Michelle Pfeiffer, there's a look, and there's a few women that that really have that.
Yeah, that have that look. So I get it, man. So
but I do want to see more of that Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. Hopefully we get some more soon, because I got that 2-pack on order, that deluxe 2-pack. I went all in on that.
Yeah, bro. That all is
Battle Damage Deluxe.
That's what I'm saying.
A little bit of damage.
Yeah, Ben, you might just go ahead and see if you can find it, brother. I know you want it, Ben. Yeah, go on, man.
I really want it.
I know you do, brother. Listen, you got time. You have plenty of time, Ben. Just think, it might be the last go round for you, brother.
I need to flick that.
It's okay, Ben. We'll get through this together. Just take out your credit card.
Hold
all right,
now.
Yeah.
He did the same shit to me, bro.
I'm here for you. It's okay. It's MasterCard. All right, great. That's a good start. MasterCard. Nice. All right.
He's got a voice that you like. It's so trusting. Like you really kind of.
Just make sure you get the security.
I'd jump
code
off a cliff for you, Chris.
Do we all have to wear black next week?
Please.
I'm so pale though. I'd look like even more ghostly, wouldn't I, with black on? I can't wear black because I'm so white. Look like
I mean, yeah. I'm hoping that again on the 6th, when I have the conversation with you, because it's going to be a Q&A show. So don't forget, on September 6th, 11 a.m. my time. I'm going to have Yost on basically for about an hour. We're going to do like a Q&A, a conversation about, Catwoman, Wonder Woman, just a
1/12 scale Batwing.
1/12 scale Batwing. We'll probably be talking about that as well.
He needs to do a Starbuck. Tell him he needs to do a Starbuck. He really has to. Katie Sackhoff version. He has to. He has to. There's just somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. Surely.
Layout. Stop.
Yo, Ben, I'm sorry, man. I mean,
Stop it.
Look at that, bro.
I mean, all the way down to like just even like the teeth, like the chisel of the teeth and the shine. And the blue eyes and the rooted hair and the battle damaged sculpt, bro.
You could fall into those blue eyes. Look at that.
Sprinkle some snow on top.
Mistletoe can be deadly if you eat it but a pre-order can be even deadlier if you mean it.
See, that's bullshit. I told you.
Look at those teeth. It's so good.
Yeah, bro. Look at
That's
this.
tremendous.
Look at this. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a conversation. Remember, this again. I got to bring this up. May 6th. Again, I'll have Yost on. There's going to be a couple of things that we're going to talk about. Linda Carter, Wonder Woman update. You're looking towards the future, with the Catwoman and stuff like that. We're going to have 4 $25 gift cards I'm going to be giving away. And this is from courtesy of Underground Figures. And also a surprise giveaway. Now, that can happen on my show. It can happen on another show. You never know. It's just
look at Yost's chin dimple. How cute is that? It's proper superhero chin dimple he's got, isn't he?
Hell yeah, man. You got a Harvey Dent chin dimple.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely, man, this will be something exciting to talk about. But
yeah, Ben, take your time, bro.
Take your time, bro. Take your time. Anyway, great show, everybody out there. It's been a good one, man. We had a lot of fun today. Hopefully we get a peaceful resolve with everybody out there, man. Let's just have peace, love, and all that good stuff, man, because that's what it's all about, man. That's where it is. No matter what side we reside on, man. Again, we can come together in this particular space. Hey, listen. I got some friends out there that are Republicans. I may not review.
This is Switzerland, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Switzerland here, man.
Yeah.
We're right in the middle, man. I got some friends out there that are Republicans. I may not agree with things, but hell, we can come together in this particular space and talk about figures, collectibles, and stuff like that, and have fun about pop culture. So that's what it's all about. But let's keep in mind that we'll always speak the truth and it's being honest, and sometimes politics will drip off into like collecting. So we just have to see it that way it happens, and we just know how to navigate around it. But at the end of the day, we wear black. Everything's all right with that, Jack. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Ben, what's going on with you, bro?
Not much. I have spent all week doing my new kind of helmet display, so I've been putting up lots of.
Whoa! Is that Doom?
My Peacemaker up there. Yeah, that's the Marvel Legends, Doom. So.
Shit.
Yeah,
okay.
so I've been doing that. I got one space to go, which I'm thinking I'm going to get a Born Again Daredevil.
Do you wear them, Ben? I'd wear them all the time. If I had those, I'd be just going around.
When I was 5 stone lighter, but I currently look like a sausage packed into a very small space if I put one of them.
You look lovely. You look lovely.
Thank you. But yeah, so I've been doing that, and not much else really. You can follow my Lego kind of photography page. That's kind of the only thing I really do now on social media and YouTube and stuff. So that's Ben_minifigs. And yeah, I need to. I haven't posted on there for the last week or so, but I've got lots of figures in front of me that I need to. Need to take some shots of. So, yeah.
Mitchell,
but thanks for having me, and
appreciate it.
Sorry for staring in the pot.
You didn't stare a pot, bro. Like you just gave a dose of reality. That's what it is, man. And people need to hear it sometimes. So that's
exactly.
can't help that. Unfortunately, we wouldn't have to live in this space if there was a peaceful resolve.
Well, if until then, stop killing people, it'd be great because
it'd be great to
bring it up.
Yeah, it would be super great if people stop, killing people for selfish means. And for their own personal gains, it would. But that's just the way this fucking world is, even over here in this own country. So we'll talk about that another time. X, man, what is going on with you, brother? How you doing, man?
How am I doing? Well, let's just say I'm gonna need a bigger shelf.
You're gonna need it. What you got? Oh, shit.
Oh, that's amazing.
Boom, 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 boom.
That was good. Wow.
Wow, bro. Oh,
who the hell made that?
So this is from a company called Shark City Ozark. And this is 1/8 scale.
Wow.
Damn, bro. Damn.
That's crazy.
That's incredible, bro. You really are a Jaws fan.
Sharks are so scary. So scary.
That is horror, man. That is horrific, bro. That is impressive, man. For real. Shout out to
But no, thank you so much for having me on. It's been great talking with all y'all this fine Sunday. Some great discourse here.
Yes.
And looking forward to. I mean, I'm always looking forward to what's coming. What's coming next? What's next? What's on the horizon? And let's face it, Tuesday, of course, the best thing since sliced bread, Alien Earth.
Yes.
Looking forward to.
Speaking of which, man, I was thinking about this, and I don't know who's in on this, but I was thinking about it. Alien Earth premieres at 8:00, and that'd be the 4th episode. I was thinking about maybe possibly after it having like a talk about it, but I'm just trying to find a day when it would be good for everybody where we can have a discussion. I want to have a discussion, full-on discussion about Alien Earth, man. So let me know what we can do, X.
What would you call the show? What would you call it?
It would just be, we would just have a discussion about Alien Earth. That's I want to have like a full-on discussion about it. I don't know how to do it yet. I'm just trying to in my head think about what we can do. But I'll think about it. I'll run some things.
You had me at Alien. You had me at Xenomorph.
Yeah.
So count me in. Let's always talk.
Let's set that up. Let's
do it. Let's do it. But let's see. Say what on Cheeks Day? So Wednesday, and then this Thursday. If Jay's doing the job, of course, we've got Best of the Best, and then Uncivilized Scoundrels. Thursday night, we will be discussing the classic Rise of Skywalker. So somehow Palpatine returned.
Yeah, we will be talking about that on
Thursday. And then on Saturday, I'll be over there with y'all chatting up Yoast, asking about Batwings and Catwomen and Linda Carter's, all the figures, all the toys.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd definitely
it's a great time.
Fun. So great times as always. Mandy, what about you? What's going on? What's going on with you?
Just a regular week. It's still quiet because it's school holiday, so a lot of the kids are away. So teaching wise, I'm only doing Tuesday, Friday, Saturday this week. So that's good. I'll get out on my bike, walk the dog. I have to pick my cameras up because I dropped them off for a sensor clean at the camera shop, so I'll pick them up midweek. I've got a bit of editing to do tomorrow, and then that's it really. Just a quiet old week. I like those though. No stress.
Yeah. Hell yeah. As always.
But thank you for having me. It's been ace. It's been ace hanging out. And the thing I love about this show, like you say, people can agree to disagree. People can agree. But nothing gets nasty. And that's what I know it's simplistic, but like on a grand scale, why can't the whole flipping world just agree to disagree and just don't hurt anyone? Just but that's what I love about this show. It's just, you lot are bloody lovely, and it's just ace. So thank you.
And again, it can be controlled. I'm liking how it is controlled, and we can have those discussions and then move away from it. So I like that. I mean, I like that. And at the end of the day, we kind of go back to what it is that we love, and that's the way the world should be. It's just a damn shame that we can show the world how it could work here.
Maybe if everybody collected, we'd all get that bit of nostalgia.
Pretty much.
And, everyone would be just like,
much.
And
it's what people are missing in their life, a little 12-inch.
Do you know it really is? Because it gives you so much.
Like, where is this going? And then it just got worse.
Chris.
Yo, leave it to fucking bed. Leave it to bed, bro, because he stalled on the person at the very end, bro. Damn, bro.
I didn't want to discriminate. I didn't want to say man or lady, and that probably would have been weirder. So,
Damn, bro. Damn. Anyway. Yeah. Mandy, thank you for being here as always.
Thank you.
Lumi, definitely thank you for popping in, man, and being here with us. What's going on?
Figure Flex Friday. We will be doing our next competition starting on September 5th. And there's an awful lot of people here on the stream. I would like to see some of you guys on Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I don't see y'all on the
We
chat.
want to see
Friday.
y'all. Exactly, man.
I know
Come
you
on
might
through.
be going out on a
Come on
hot
through.
date or something that night, but not every Friday you don't have a hot date. So you should come on over 7:30.
Most of them are hot days.
I'm always in bed on a Friday night because I start early on Saturday, so I always watch it as I'm getting ready on a Saturday
Yeah,
morning.
I'm talking about the ones who are in our time zone. Y'all need to be
in on Friday, man.
And
Definitely
flex,
Figure
like,
Flex
throw up
Friday.
pictures.
Flex your photos. It doesn't have
any
to be
photos, y'all.
any
Cosplay.
scale. Ben, you
went
need
to
to
a
start putting
con,
some of those
throw some
helmets up in
pictures.
there, man. For real.
Yes.
Cosplay Lego? Can I get in on that?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
well,
Any
that's game
scale,
changer.
bro. You just see how
Right.
many Lego photos we get in there all the time, bro.
Yeah,
like,
we get
Okay,
lots
well,
of
you asked
Legos.
for it.
Yeah,
Tommy Piner has
do
been
it.
throwing in all kind of scales, like figures I've never. I don't even know the characters. He just been throwing them up. Just put the pictures in there, y'all. We want to see. We want to see what y'all got.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter the scale. Competitions, giveaways, all that, man. For
you got
real.
any artwork you've done? Throw that in there. Any kind of scale. It doesn't matter, y'all. Throw those photos in there.
And it's always so lovely and positive. That's what. There's never any nastiness in there ever.
Nah.
Just never.
Now, I can't promise you that Bloomer won't say some shit. Late Bloomer is off the scale. Like, literally. The man is unpredictable. Literally. You can't predict what the fuck he's going to say. So can't promise that. But any scale, man. We welcome any scale, art pieces, 12 scale. It doesn't matter what it is. Bro, you can even get the old school green army men, electric football games. Anything you
got
want.
A new pair of socks you love.
Put it in there, bro.
Put your hand in them and
yeah, exactly. It's like an art gallery show. That's what it is.
Whatever you want to flex. It's
this one's going to be this week for me. Bit of mango.
Straight
the
up,
right lighting.
man. Straight up. Like anything you want to basically flex, it doesn't matter. Just don't know. Not everything.
No, it's too late. it's far too late for that.
Not everything.
The AI is jacked up.
Oh, this is gonna be
AI like
pause whiz.
The AI
pause
like
whiz. Pause whiz.
This is going to be
pause.
This is going to be
lighting on there.
So exactly.
Even your beanie babies, yes.
Yes,
even your beanie babies.
I was gonna say, bring all your labubus.
All your labubus. Anything you want to flex in that group, figure wise.
Figures, man. Figures, cosplay, pop culture stuff.
Cosplay as well. Yes.
Want to see it.
Everything.
I bought a Labubu and it broke in like 5 minutes for my daughter, and I had to sew it. And now it's got like a little hand, like a strong hand, you know, that it has to like. So yeah, word of warning: if you're buying a Labubu, just check it's real.
Win miss.
I was gonna say, was it a real Labubu?
Probably not, because you know.
You got a Lafufu?
It dropped off a lorry. That's how I got it, but you know.
Win man said, if we're doing Legos now, I'm out. I had a very bad experience stepping on one bear. Damn, bro. Damn.
Next level pain.
Yeah, man, you already know.
That'd be the best torture, you know, like people do waterboarding and you see it on TV shows. Just Lego, just get Lego and press it into the soft bits there, all right in the middle of your foot, just like all your soft bits. That's torture.
Not all your soft. Pause, whiz, man, pause. Anyway, thank you guys.
Legos in the soft bits.
Luby, let them know when we're going to start the next competition, which is
it's September 5th. I'm coming up with the themes now. So if you have any ideas for themes, just message them to me and I'm going to put them together in a nice little picture, post them in the group so you guys can start coming up with how you want to do your photos and stuff. So, yeah.
She's gone.
Y'all, you know what? You know what? Ben. Ben. I'm blaming you for this one.
That was Mandy.
I'm blaming you for this one, bro.
She's up there talking about putting Lego in places it shouldn't go.
blaming you, man. I'm blaming you. Anyway, thank you guys out there. Another great show, man. We will talk to you later on. Have a good rest of your day, man. We love y'all. Peace out. All that good stuff. We're out.
Take care.